slur, and you get these things that start to happen where it's like if somebody has a stroke, is basically what that comes from. Just tuned in for Angry Daddy. Perfect timing. It's Cameron Clapp. All right. Well, so far so good, you guys. Well, we've got a lot of things happening here, and it's okay to discuss what's really going on with the President of the United States. And like, okay, did this, I mean, it's definitely a frustrating thing because, you know, I consider him to be like a friend and a mentor. You know, I think that we want to see him succeed. I mean, if you don't, then it's kind of nihilistic. Even if you are on an anti type of perspective, like, okay, I get that because I have a lot of family members like this. But even if you have that kind of perspective, like, well, wait a minute. You know, if he screws up everything, then we're all going to be screwed up and nothing's going to be any good. So, like, let's try to make the best out of this. Let's try to find a way to heal this situation and have some understanding, perhaps, of like, okay, well, is it all really just going to hell? And is he actually the Antichrist, right? Like, that's the speculation's coming out. Oh, my God, you know, he was wounded on the ear and yet did live. He wounded on the side, you know, and formed into an idol to be worshipped by all peoples and all nations and all tongues and da-da-da-da. Like, whoa, is that what's really going on here? Is that what we're really seeing? And that's a very heavy concept to try to wrestle with because, yeah, you know what? And in some ways, maybe it feels like in the proximity of truth. Like, yeah, you know, who else would be able to fulfill that role right now? And he's, you know, he's going on these war tangents and he's blowing people up and, oh my God, he's posing as the Christ. And then he says, oh, I'm just a doctor. Well, doctors, son, let me tell you something, okay? Doctors don't usually get into a healing regime involving a flippin' ball of light in their hand where you put the other hand on somebody's head and people are praying. You're telling me that that's just a regular, ordinary doctor for, oh yeah. And the Red Cross, you know how they love to come in with that robe that's all red and white and just, David, give me a break. This guy, we just need to get the 25th Amendment fired up as quick as we possibly can. Just get him the hell out of there because I have had it. All right, wow. Angry Daddy is in effect. It is happening. It is on track, man. We are doing this. We are live. Anything can happen. No holds barred. We are ready to go. So the Antichrist? I mean, whoa. Like, I think that's a little bit extreme. To say Trump is Jesus is unforgivable blasphemy. No, I did not say he was Jesus. It's just something that came up, and we're trying to look at it, deal with it however we can. Anyway, to just start out with some business, I want to thank you so much for being here with me today. I'm happy to be here. I'm excited to be here. You know, every day that I have on earth is a gift and a blessing, and I'm very grateful for that because, frankly, people are disappearing. Scientists are going missing. Now they're saying they're going to investigate this. The president himself is saying they're going to look into this and see if anything's going on. It's a little bit scary. I got to say, it's a little bit scary, but you guys knew that I might still show up even though it was last minute and I've had a really rough week. Like, you know, that's kind of like every week, but somehow we keep on making it through all of this. Somehow we keep on grinding our way through this thing and keeping on track and having it work out. So, my God. The big thing, of course, is this Iran-Iraq, well, not really Iraq, but Iran war and how it's all turning into these, you know, the T always chickens out, or TACO, TACO. I found out what that acronym means. I'm like, oh my God. David, let me just say something about this too. Why in the world are people trying to say that it's a bad thing if he chickens out, David? If he doesn't chicken out and he blows the hell out of them, then we're all screwed, David. We are up, you know what's creek, not only without a paddle, we're up the creek without a frickin' boat, David. So he can chicken out as much as he wants, okay? Let me just be clear on this. He can chicken out as much as he wants. That's not going to bother me at all. I would be a little bit more worried if he didn't chicken out, if they're so calling it, and he actually goes and frickin' blows everything up. Oh, I'm going to bring a civilization to an end. Oh, I'm going to blow them back to the Stone Ages. I mean, David, this is just driving me crazy. I look on the television, I see this man, I'm like, oh my God, what the hell is happening here? We're in some type of parallel funhouse mirror reality where this guy somehow became the president. I don't know how the hell it happened, but it drives me out of my mind, and I have had it. Woo! Yeah! Angry Daddy in the house, yo. Woo! All right. Getting it done, making it live for you beautiful people. Somehow we keep on making it through this, and buddy, I don't even know how it's happening. It is so crazy right now. Like, holy crap, dude. Yeah, we don't mind, Mr. President, we don't mind if you quote unquote chicken out, okay? Please go ahead and keep doing that, because that's it's kind of a good thing as far as I'm concerned. I'm not that excited about the idea of the whole planet getting blown up. Not that excited about everybody in the Middle East running out of energy and oil, and then everybody else does, because the domino effect. We're going to see that the UK only has 6 weeks of energy remaining for their frickin' jets. People can't fly around. You're not going to have commerce. You don't have commerce. You don't have a society. And you're screwed. You are screwed. Okay, so yeah, we don't mind about Taco Tuesday. And once again, we're up to one of those because there's a delegation that was supposed to be flying out. Breaking news, Iran has rejected the talks. They're saying, we don't want you guys to come out. It could be because you got Steve Witkoff, Jared Kushner still in there. I don't know. They had already said they didn't want those guys coming back, but they're going to try to get them in anyway. So hopefully we can still get this thing back on the tracks. Maybe those 2 guys won't be involved. I don't know. We got to stay tuned, keep our eyes on the wheel, figure out what the hell is going on here. Because this is wild stuff, man. It is just like touch and go, crazy day to day. Every day is just like so intense. The drama is so high, so intense. The Kingsman Collective donated $50. Thank you very, very much. And PJ Patterson says, David, don't mock Jesus or you will lose your soul. He had a lot of laughter. I'm not mocking Jesus at all. But what I am doing is saying, let's understand that, this very strange thing happened, upset a lot of people, and it's part of the news, man. So newsworthy events are events that we will cover. We will cover them if it's newsworthy. So that's what we're doing. And it's true. I mean, we don't need to have. If somebody doesn't like POTUS, that's okay, and we don't need to have those comments held back. It's okay. We can handle it. We're big boys and big girls. So. Thank you, Beverly. And we're going to, we can let those go unless they're really, really egregious. I think it should be fine. So anyway, let's just try to be good. And, we want to be respectful because he is the president. And that's one of the things that does bother me is the media's cultivation of a lack of respect. But, I think a certain amount of dissension right now is okay. That's part of what the show is about is, okay, what the heck is going on? And I want to be pragmatic about this and say, okay, is there any weight or credibility to this idea that, oh my God, he's evil and he's gone rogue, or is there a schism with the alliance? That's actually the main reason I took this show on today. So, we're just trying to do the best that we can. So I really want to appreciate you, David. I talked to your buddy, Chris, hoping we can make it happen. That's cool. Thank you, Kingsman Collective. All right. So, we're doing the best that we can, and we're trying to be a good guy here. So everybody is doing their best, and I think that's important. So look, the bottom line is that there is finally a pathway towards peace. We did not see the country get blown up. That has not actually happened yet. We are still in the game. We are still alive and kicking. We are still fighting, and but we're not fighting in such a way where we're going to destroy infrastructure, and these threats of very, very serious escalation are not happening. There's been a ceasefire in the Straits going back and forth. There's been a blockade that then turned into an American blockade. And now, hopefully, we're going to see that open up. But yeah, they're out of money. Iran's out of money. And so they don't want to, our guys don't want to let them start making money because that'll immediately turn into weapons, which immediately means more death. So even if you hate it like my parents would, I think that I want to still do an analysis. I want to look at it and I want to say, okay, what is going on here? What are we getting into? Is it okay? Are we going to be okay? Is there a pathway towards peace?